Okay, Reggie. So on our last taping, we briefly touched on MC8 and Norm Steele being on Drink Champs, them talking about the DJ Quick situation and all that. I wanted to get your thoughts on, in particular, what Norm said in regards to Gangster Chronicles.
Yeah, I heard that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have you play this part.
Yeah, it was originally three of us. The first episode, it was me, myself, and two other cats, right?
Okay.
I had the idea maybe a year and a half before we ever even put it out. I said, man, I'm gonna do a show, put together a podcast. And this one, it wasn't 50 million motherfucking podcasts everywhere. It wasn't nobody.
Right.
And I said, this is what we gonna do. So I put it together, right? The Gangster Chronicles, I'll tell you who it was originally was gonna be. It was gonna be myself, rest in peace, Big Psych from Out of Thug Life.
Oh, wow.
And it was gonna be this man right here. I actually told him about it, right? But I started having ideas. I got in the podcast and I said, I wanna do something different. You know what I mean? I wanna talk about hip hop, like gangster rap, but with the criminal element, but with the real, because there's a lot of grimy motherfuckers in hip hop, right?
Right.
So it was me and them two cats at first. We knew one of them was going to jail. One of them had just got a case, so he was gonna be going to jail in 6 months. I didn't want to be on the show, really. I had plans to open up a whole network. I had a homeboy that worked for CBS out on the West Coast, and me and him had been talking about it, so I was just going to get my...
Wow, we did that too. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to get my Suge Knight. That was just when y'all came in the... I was just going to get my Suge on with the podcast, because I said, this the new motherfucking record deal. I said, I'm about to jump on this shit before all these other niggas find out about it, right?
Early,
So we get to doing that, man, everything is cool. And I say I'm gonna bring this one cat in because he's kind of like got the sociologist thing going to where he study gangs and shit like that. So I bring him in.
Who, Alfonso?
Yeah. We start, don't even say no more.
Okay,
Because he's a weirdo.
I didn't know he was a part of the show, though.
Yeah.
I thought he was just a guest.
Yeah. I put all three of them cats together, right?
Right.
And so I had a thing going.
You fucking me up right now. I didn't know that.
I had a thing going, right? And so I'm going to tell you something that success breed for weak-minded motherfuckers that ain't used to shit. They start thinking they the reason for the season, right? So dude, one day, one of the homies told me, I'm going to say his name because he's a cool motherfucker, James McDonald, right?
Okay.
James is a loyal motherfucker, dog. Them other two motherfuckers that left, I didn't give a fuck. I wouldn't have pissed on them motherfuckers if they was on fire. Not like that, but
yeah, I know
you know what I'm saying?
Like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Not like that, but like
that.
He was a good dude, loyal ass dude, right? And but when the allegations, this speeding up, when all this stuff started coming out, man, we still in Los Angeles, dog. It's a certain code that you gotta live by if you from the streets. And when those allegations came out, I just couldn't associate with the brand no more. It's like you can't be a show, even if you're talking about gangster rap, you can't be a show talking about you, the Gangster Chronicles, and this motherfuckers don't probably cooperated with somebody. Not saying that's what he did or did, but those what the allegations were. So I had to distance myself and keep it pushing. But I was always thinking about bringing them in because the other dude was tripping. Like he thought he was just a king.
The gang specialist?
Yeah, the gang specialist.
Okay,
gang intervention dude.
The gang specialist.
Let's hit y'all with a few facts. So in Norm Lion, no, he's not Norm, he's Shrek. Told y'all that motherfucker name is Shrek. So in Shrek's mind, he introduced me and James to each other. That's what he said. Y'all can go back and listen to it. He said he put us three together, meaning me, James, and Alex. Y'all know that's... Me and James been knowing each other over 50 years. I told y'all how that went down. I knew I was going to jail. I'm the one that suggested James. Y'all know how I was over here at Bomb First, how I was slowly bringing James over and getting him on Vlad's show, Art's show, Bomb First, and brought him over to Gangster Chronicles, he and I together. Norm tried to make it seem like he was on the very first episode and all of that. He wasn't. He tried to make it seem like he's the one that came up with the ideal, how he wanted this guy that was knowledgeable in the with criminology or street gangs and all of that, meaning whatever Alex's expertise is. It was another young lady. Matter of fact, I'm going to put up this text. I can't think of her name right now, but here's the text message between Norman and Alex. Where in this particular text, he tells y'all, or he says to Alex that, hey, this lady suggests to me that you would be great for this show that I have. I would love for you to come on the show. So that's going to show you how Norm just sitting up there making up lies. I tell y'all, the name of the show, he tried to say, here we was going to have, I'm going to have MCA and Glasses Malone and this other person on the show. And, I thought about this a year ago, year and a half, and I was going to call it Gangster Chronicles then. Well, why when the first 3 or 4 episodes of Gangster Chronicles, it was called Death Row Chronicles. And then me and James is the one that said, we started talking about Death Row stuff, telling Death Row stories. We're going to change it to something else. We're not just going to sit up here and talk about Death Row all day and shove. So Norm but Norm, I got to give it to him. Hey, he fucked Reggie and haven't had no repercussions. And then he fucked James and hasn't had no repercussions behind it yet. But I don't know. He goes on his show. He overtalks MC8. He makes everything about him. He's hard to listen to. I'm surprised that Charlemagne and them are still dealing with them because the numbers don't add up of what they're doing. It's hard for me to hate on something that you created and started and built. But I just hate that he goes on a big platform like that, trick the people, because all they wanted to do was talk about the other people, but he wanted to keep inserting himself into it. MCA trying to tell stories. He keep getting cut off. He keep interjecting himself into stuff, making up stuff, creating stuff, talking about how Tony Lane and all of them were at the Source Awards with us. Anybody that was around, any Death Row people know, Suge and Tony Lane wasn't seeing eye to eye back in 94, 95, 96, 97. And wouldn't have been and wasn't out there at the Source Awards with us. But Norm is just a dude that got a little power, got lucky, and then he gonna try to make it like he said niggas that never had nothing trying to make themselves bigger than what they have. All right. So you ripped me off and James off, and you bought a little condo in Long Beach, and now you the man. Okay. All right. Well, I wonder what happened with you and Doggy Diamond. I wonder what happened with you and CJ Mack and Dub C. Where's your other shows? All you living off of, all you got going for yourself that you're about to kill off is what Reggie, James, and Alex Alonso built. MC8 is definitely getting tired. You can look at his mannerism. Getting tired of you. You did something to him that was very disrespectful on a phone call you made. And he checked your ass after that. Say something about me. Say something about it. And I'll make sure I put you on blast and mess up shit between you and your co-host. Because I know what happened. I know why he got uncomfortable. Or some shit you did because you always doing shit. Johnny on the spot, not knowing the bullshit that you be doing. MC8, you chimed in on that shit about Alex Alonso. That wasn't cool, man. You normally stayed out of this bullshit. You getting that comfortable? You getting that comfortable? Well, yeah, chime in. I'm telling y'all, If I make a threat, tell y'all know something that can have you two niggas arguing again, then talk about Reg. Do it. Do it. You be the aggressor, MC8, so I won't feel so bad. So, but I always, like I said, I always like 8. Have no problems with 8. But you did chime in and said something and that you normally don't usually say. Me and Alex caught it. Lucky I don't fight Alex battles. Alex fight his own. But Norm, that shit'll be dead real soon, trust me. And he'll be back doing whatever he was doing. Because you got over us. But as you seen that attorney that was over there with me and James and Vlad, he called me this week like, all right, I'm ready to take that case that y'all wanted me to take. Ready to deal with it. So you'll be getting contact real soon, bro. You and and Charlemagne. That's the main person we're going after. Charlemagne the God. That's where the money is. But we'll put a lien on your little condo in Long Beach as well. So, yeah. It's check time, Norm and Shrek. Peace.